crazy how it's just grown in the last 7 to 8 months. I've I believe I finally made it. I was telling my team here yesterday. I think I finally made it 8 months ago, 7 8 months ago,
Why?
because
Why
now
is
it's
that? Why was that the magical day?
because after 6 years of struggles, like just it's pretty much living paycheck to paycheck, living broke, because every time I made money, I hired another person. I made more money, I hired another person. So I would always say, yeah, I had the nice Ferraris, the nice cars, the nice homes, the nice lifestyle, but I was working my ass off to build an army, to build systems, to build training, and then incorporate marketing, invest money in marketing. So now it's just like 8 months ago, it just finally played out to now it's just excess money coming in and very little money coming out. And it's on autopilot. Like, it doesn't require me to be there 100% holding everybody's hands. Of course,
Isn't that the dream?
it is. It is. It's life. Life is good, but at the same time, like, once you get to that level, you want to keep pushing. Like, you don't want to slow down, because then your competitors are right behind you trying to put you down. So you have to always stay on offense. And I'm enjoying life right now. Like, so life is great. Having another daughter.
That's right. Congrats on that. What are you gonna name her? That's the question.
We were supposed to name him Enzo to match Italia, but now that we found out it was a girl in the party, in the reveal party, now we have to find a girl name. So, you have any suggestions?
We'll name her after like a girl car. Like what's a girl car?
It has to be a Ferrari though,
Why?
because that's the favorite.
You could call her Mercedes. You could call her Bentley. You could call her Tributo.
That's a boy name, isn't it?
I don't. I've never even heard of that name. But dude, so let me ask you a question. After 6 years of struggle, you finally got shit on autopilot. How hard was it to get implemented? What would you tell these people listening going, yeah, it's easy for you to say, dude. Like, what'd you have to go through? Did you grow up rich?
No, I didn't, but I learned a lot of things from you and other people that started businesses from scratch. You know, you like that word scratch, but it's magical. When you learn from people that get a business handed to them from daddy or mommy, it's different than when you learn from somebody that started a business from scratch. And that's one of the things that I liked about you, that you have this business, LIGHTSPEED, and it's really amazing and mind-blowing how you have everything here. You have it systemized. Like, you have different departments and you have a lot of employees. How many employees do you have, by the way?
I don't know. It's getting lower.
It's getting lower?
Yeah, because, dude, you always have to innovate. You always have to change. I'm changing things, and you always modify. So right now, I don't know, probably down to 60.
Yeah. But do you remember when you hired your first employee?
Yes.
How many employees did you have to? How many people did you have to go through to get, let's just say, 50 to make it a
Well,
number?
you have to search. You know, you got to kiss a few frogs to find a prince. But at the end of the day, man, you know, the better you get at hiring, the lower that number becomes.
Yeah. So, like, the way you have your whole operations here, I learned a lot the first time I came here, and I went back and I started getting ideas from a lot of other CEOs, entrepreneurs that open businesses from scratch, and I got ideas from here, got ideas from other places, and I went back and I started doing my homework.
You implement them.
I started implementing them, and that's one of the main reasons why we are where we are now. Like, we have now people that are experts that are hiring, that we hired, that are helping us with websites, with graphics, with now we have full-time videographers, we have salespeople for every company, we have training with your VT, we have we started implementing metrics. So once we implemented metrics as part of our systems and procedures, every company just blew out of the water. Like, every company last 7-8 months.
You know why?
Drives competition, and everybody sees that. And stats, when you don't track your stats, you don't grow. And now we're just tracking every single stat you could think about, every single stat that drives production.
Yeah, it's because the old saying, dude, what doesn't get managed or what doesn't get measured doesn't get managed. If
Right.
if you're not watching it, how is it supposed to grow? And if it's on accident, well, that's not a strategy. That's not a process. That's luck. which, you know, again, I'll take luck any day. But at the end of the day, if you really want to build something large and long term, you gotta measure things, even to the smallest degree. Like, what do you hire a receptionist for?
Receptionist is your director of first impressions. It's the first person that somebody's gonna come in when they come to your business, and if they're not great, it's gonna affect your business. It's gonna affect your production because people are not gonna like coming into your office. Like when you come to your office, you have that. You have a bar right in front of everybody's faces.
Well, that's in case people say no.
You have energy drinks in case people are low on energy.
Well, sure. We don't want no slouches.
You have water and protein bars.
Fiji at that.
Fiji, yeah. For
Dude, I don't skimp.
people, you're not cheap. You're
Okay.
not cheap with the products that you offer your visitors, right?
That's right. Why would you be?
There's a lot of companies that do that, and it affects them.
Yeah, you go to the other side of the building where most of the employees are. There's pool table, game room, kegs.
How important do you think that is, like to have the beer and the alcohol for your staff? Is it for your staff or is it more for your guests?
Well, I mean, you know, if you're an adult, you can have a beer on a hot day. We're in Vegas, but, you know, if you walk around here drunk as an employee, we'd terminate you. So, again, like, we're not here to babysit people. I'm trying to create a culture where, like, adults work, right? And if you want people to work long hours, sometimes you have to work long hours. Make it comfortable. But on the other hand, you get all the fancy crap, the massage chairs and the, you know, all the frills, and they're not putting in the work. Well, then that's when you start to realize, like, dude, it's not the frills that brings people. What brings people and keeps people are the systems and the processes. It's the ability to allow someone to leave feeling like a winner. Now, how do you feel like a winner if you don't know if you're winning? And how do you know if you're winning if no one's measuring your results, your productivity? So believe it or not, systems and processes, you know, measurement, systems and procedures also actually cultivate a better culture.
Yeah. You asked me a question that's really important.